Hello everyone, I'm Loïc Bar and I will present you my company Opinum. And the subject is quite simple and we discussed it already today. We all agree that we want to live in a more sustainable world. But at the same time, we all know that we all contribute to the global warming. Because you drive your car, because you come here, because you take flights, and because you consume energy. And more than 40% of the green gas emission is due to the way you use energy in the buildings we all live and work in. And I know changing your behavior on the way you use energy is not easy, especially when the only piece of information you get about your consumption in buildings is this little paper that you receive every month in your mailbox. I don't know if you know someone, or maybe you have experienced at some point a diet. You want to lose some weight. I think it's not using the supermarket bill that will help you to lose your weight. What you will do, it's weight yourself every day, see the evolution, and take decision based on this evolution. And this is what we are doing at Opinum. We created OpiSense to give sense to your consumption data of your buildings in order to see where to act to spend less money and less energy and less CO2, obviously. And we think this is the right time to do it, and we already discussed the time to do a project. It's really important, and we discussed already about the environmental pressure that we have right now. But there is two other factors that push us to think about this kind of project right now. The first one is actually that the price of energy is rising really high, and that's not gonna stop. And the second factor is actually the regulation from the European government that push us to think twice when it comes to energy consumption. And right now on the market, you have two types of actors. The first one is the big companies that create hardware solutions that you install in buildings to collect information about the consumption of the building. They give you quarterly information about how much you consume. And then on the other side, you have the companies that provide services to the clients to help him decrease his energy consumption. And OpiSense is the platform in between. It's gather all the information from the hardware, any hardware on the market. It provides advanced analytics tools to the energy efficiency experts and show the results to the client. And we've been in business for quite some time now. And the business model is based on a yearly license that we sell to the clients, based on the number of points that we collect in the building. And the contract duration is in between 3 and 8 years right now. And it's scalable, I mean, by the fact that we only focus on the software. It means that if we, for example, right now we have a project in Luxembourg, we don't need to go there to install the software because we use locally the energy experts and we use the hardware already available on the market. We have, for example, the city of Louvain-la-Neuve here in Belgium, more than 100 buildings under monitoring and an 8 years contract. We have also the city of Erf and many others in the public sector, and the private sector we already worked for Microsoft buildings. And something we are really proud of is the team that we have built. And you discussed it, José, just before. The team is really important. It's not the man that speaks here that do whole job, obviously. I'm the CEO and previously working at McKinsey & Company in the data visualization lead. We have Jonathan Hubot, who manage research project at IBA. Mark Tusting, we manage the operation and previously worked at Toyota. Nicolas Deneuve, that will manage the marketing and owns an MBA at the MIT University. And Alexis Isaac, who has proven success in many companies in the past years. And if you are not yet ready to invest, like José explained, you will do it alongside other investing fund like MyMicroInvest, the SREW Environment Fund, and InVenture, which is the host of the event today. And we are raising 1.1 million in 2 phases, one ending end of this month, and the second phase is in June next year. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Loïc. I think that we have planned for a few public questions. Do we have any public questions, Arun? Shoot, Loïc.
Hello. Yes. The first question is, how would you install your service for a building from 50s with old hardware? Is it possible?
Yes, it's actually one of our strengths in the products that when we look at a new building, if the building has already some hardware installed, as we are really independent from the hardware, we're able to reuse this existing hardware and decrease the investment cost for the company. Then yeah, we are actually more than 95% of the buildings that we monitor right now, they are old buildings, and some of them already had some monitoring system in place.
Another question, Aaron?
Yes. It's in French. Oh, no. Okay. 1 second. Don't some electricity company offer a service like yours yet?
Yeah, and they use us. We work for EDF Luminous in Belgium. We work for other companies providing electricity or gas, like Cositer or Coretec. And typically they partner with us and they propose, obviously, this in a package that they sell to the client, including services and also maybe hardware. But we are part of the solution. Yeah. And that's also one of our models to sell the solution already in place.